Hello guys, how are you? I'm good. My name is Uthando Ngunezi for those of you who do not know me, and for the returners, welcome back to the channel, you guys. So yeah, what you guys are seeing is the reality of quarantine lockdown. This is it. This is how it looks. This is how Miguel is looking. So yeah, please don't judge. So yeah, today we are talking coping mechanisms. Okay, so yeah, today we are talking coping mechanisms, and as you guys know, I have a list prepared somewhere and I will be looking down quite a lot if it cannot be edited out. Okay, so I think this is the perfect time to be talking coping mechanisms because guys, quarantine can be a lot, especially for people like myself who have chosen to, you know, lock down or quarantine alone. It does get too much. I am not doing well, I will not lie. I am just a mess, a whole mess. I don't know the last time I had like a full, you know, good 8 hours of sleep. Okay, but anyway, I digress. I want you to be really quick, so I'll just run through my notes and it'll be kudos. Bye. Okay, now the first thing I want to tackle is that why do we need coping mechanisms? So firstly, we need a coping mechanism because it helps us cope. I mean, life is a lot and we often need to find something that'll help us cope. Okay, and then secondly, it literally saves your life. I mean, if you have less depression, it means, you know, you are less likely to become suicidal because you are able to cope with whatever challenges that you face. So yeah, that's the second reason why you need a coping mechanism. And then the third reason why you need a coping mechanism is because it can help reduce your hospital visits. No one likes going to the hospital, especially at this time. I wouldn't want to go to the hospital because, you know, it increases my chances of contracting the virus if I haven't already, because it sure does feel like it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those are the like 3 reasons you cope, you live, and you limit hospital bills. Yes. An example of a coping mechanism that people usually don't notice that it is actually a coping mechanism is Christianity. A lot of people use Christianity as a coping mechanism. I remember when my stepmom lost my dad. I mean, we lost a dad, but that was her husband. You know, it's, you know, that's the person she shared a bed with for what, over 15 years. And it was like she really needed to cope. And I remember how it was just easy, we started praying at like 7. You know, people use Christianity as a coping mechanism. I remember one of my aunts as well, when we lost a sister, we were all waiting for her to crumble because, you know, we lost her like it was a sudden death. But she was just like, you know, Chugumo upon Chugumo, Miguel was just thriving. Yeah, it happens that people use Christianity and it often works because La Payana, guys, there's everything you need. Everything you need to cope is there, Ezwin. Okay, so now I will tell you guys what are my coping mechanisms. So I do have a few coping mechanisms, and the biggest one of them all is the one that I cannot do because of lockdown. Okay, you guessed it already. I use shopping or window shopping as a coping mechanism. And yeah, because now there's nowhere to shop except for groceries, which is like risking my life. Like, oh my gosh, why do I need food? I'm gonna die. Okay. Shopping is a big thing for me, and unfortunately it's one of the things that I can't do, which is why we need, you know, multiple coping mechanisms, because that one coping mechanism may just be taken away from you. You never know. Then another thing that I use as a coping mechanism is writing. I write a lot. If I need to cope, I write letters to myself. I write. In my previous video, I did share with you guys that, you know, I'm a big person of analyzing myself and whatnot, so I do a lot of writing when it comes to coping. Another weirdo one is that I actually use, you know, color inning books for kids and crayons. I use that as a coping mechanism. I color in books or whatever, or I do timetable with colors, and it's therapeutic for me. Okay, and then there's, I think, the obvious ones. I do a lot of singing. I sing a lot. So, like, you know, at some point when you reach that point where you don't care about the notes, you care about the message in the song, yeah, that's when I know this one is not just singing. I'm singing to cope. And then I also like switch off the lights, the room is dark, and I have a radio, so whatever song is playing or we groove, I just dance. And plus I'm alone, so I can just dance whatever I want. I can try the new styles, which I know very well that I can't do, but I do it anyway. Yeah, I also have as a coping mechanism mirror conversations where I stand in front of the mirror like, girl, did they have to? No. And I also have toilet conversations where I sit on the toilet and I'm like, and I do not, you know, notice that in the process I'm like letting my feelings out. And then another coping mechanism, this one I usually use when I'm angry, because coping mechanisms, guys, also differ with the type of feeling that you're feeling. So if it's anger and sadness usually don't have the same coping mechanism. I have coping mechanisms for sadness. That's usually writing and, you know, dancing and whatnot. But when I'm angry, I want to clean the whole house, which is, you know, I wish I was angry more so that this house could be clean. Okay, yeah, so with anger I do a lot of cleaning. And then last but not least, like, I feel like it's coping mechanism for everyone, especially during lockdown. People are like complaining like, hey guys, when we return to work, the day that we will, like, how big will we be, because we are just eating a lot. So that is also my coping mechanism. I eat a lot. Like right now, when I feel like I can't breathe or anything, I'll just start eating. I'll just be like, girl, if you're gonna die, you better die full. Like, that's me. I eat a lot. So yeah, that's it, you guys. For now, I think that's it. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe. It is absolutely free, you guys. Please just click. It's just a matter of my content will be prioritized when you log on to YouTube. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share some of your coping mechanisms in the comment section below. And I love you guys. This week's shout out goes to Umbali Mabele. Guys, no, Umbali today just said, Mngani, I'm so proud to call you my friend, because that's just literally the person that I am to her. She likes the way that I write, the type of content that I produce. Yeah, so yes guys, Bali, thank you Mngani. I love you. Like, I wish I could give you hugs. Yes, you really made me happy. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Bye.